TV set, and in the same time it was supporting private companies, TV media companies. But the content that was provided to masses had to be somehow, on the line with the needs of military government. So it's some kind of, you can say, bizarre agreement or coalition that was made in the cultural sphere, that you had, I was mentioning global conglomerate. That guy that was Marini, Citizen Kane of Brazil, what he was doing, he was practically engaging, because main authors, directors, actors, writers were on the left, but he was providing them jobs. But on the other side, it had to be fitted in those forms that were in a way populistic, apolitical forms, as telenovela. So it was somehow a way to calm down the tension in society, because all creative sector, to put it that way, was, absorbed in the system.
And also when people, I can imagine that when people were happy watching TV at home, they wouldn't go to the streets to protest, and they could just be...
Oh yeah, that's mass hypnosis. I have here just a little short...
By the way, I just wanted to add, there's two interesting movies. One is Okay, y su compañero, what is that? My companion. There was a interesting underground group in Brazil that they kidnapped the American ambassador.
There's
a movie about that on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
And then there's another movie that's about Chile, but it's about this German nutcase who was like a preacher, who, it's called Colonia Dignidad, and he had this cult, this area where he did like a brainwashing place, and that's where Pinochet used to send dissidents, and he would torture them and abuse them sexually. And he
I watched that one.
Yeah,
it's
very powerful. Very powerful.
It's a very good film.
Let me see, that's probably here.
It's transcript colony.
That film, it's interesting story about that group, of left group, that kidnapped American ambassador in Rio in late 60s, I think, and practically they succeeded to have main political prisoners liberated, and most of them were left, succeeded to leave the country, to leave Brazil to Mexico, I think, and those kidnappers as well. Some of them were executed later, but most of them survived inside or outside of Brazil. And there is a good film, I think it's called Few Days of September, that is I think from late 1990s or like early 2000s, it was u ovom užem izboru za Oscara je bio film, nije dobio, ali odličan film, tako da. Ja sam imao na primjer, jedan od filmova koje sam, to sam htio da pustim ovdje, znaš, uz ovo, taj Oljar Estranžero. Ja imam veliku kolekciju brazilskih filmova, imam i dobre kopije, i igrane filmove.
Nedelju brazilskog filma.
Da.
Dokumentarci uglavnom i to je.
Ja imam dokumentarci, imam igrane filmove, i to imam igrane filmove koje stvarno, koji nikad nisu ovdje prikazivani. Sad za neko od njih, mislim, trebalo bi naći titlove, barem za engleski, ali to mi je ovaj jedan drugar koji je iz Beograda, koji je onako kao dete, negde to, on je 80 i neko godište, završio je ono, mislim, porodica se preselila kad je počeo rat ovde 90-ih, je završio u Brazilu i on je filmski kritičar i radi tamo u nekom da kažem, kulturnom centru. Uglavnom, on mi je to jako su dobre kopije, a onda imam je ovo kao gomilu dokumentaraca. A ovo telenovela je isto zanimljiv žanr, znaš, mislim, kao koji utiče i rekao bih na to što oni sada hoće da kažem, da stvore neki ozbiljan film, a nisu u stanju, jer je, da kažem, telenovela čitav sistem, da kažem, glume.
Izvinjaj, ja moram da krenem u školu.
Sva pilješka.
A možda mi potpišeš, molim te.
Važi, hoću, pa možemo mi ovo da završimo zvanično. We can finish this officially, we can talk unofficially, we can turn off the camera. And thank you for attention for all these days.
Thank you.